It wouldn't be wrong to say that Millie Bobby Brown has already dove into comic book movie territory. As 11, her breakout role in the 80s sci-fi Stranger Things, she's basically a superhero. She also starred in Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. Kong, and as the little sister of the world's most famous detective in Enola Holmes. Following the popularity of the first film, she'll reprise her role in the upcoming Netflix original Enola Holmes 2. The only thing missing from playing her MCU character is a cool costume and a catchy name, which would land her a role in the Marvel movies. Some fans actually thought the 18-year-old Emmy-nominated British actress, who most recently played the younger sister of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's literary detective in the Netflix original film Enola Holmes, was about to make her in-universe debut in Marvel's Cinematic Universe. When reports of her being involved in the next Eternals movie surfaced in July 2019, Millie Bobby Brown debunked those rumors a few days later, which is frustrating for several reasons. Well, the good news is that we can, at least for now, have fun imagining Millie Bobby Brown in an MCU movie portraying her as one of the beloved Marvel Comics characters she would likely play on 10/11. It's no surprise that rumors have surfaced that the young actress is in talks to star in one of Marvel's upcoming movies. With the X-Men and Fantastic Four joining the growing universe, she could play dozens of roles. In today's video, we're going to tell you about 10 characters which Millie Bobby Brown could play in the MCU. But before that, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button for more entertaining videos and press the bell icon to get the latest video updates every time we drop something new. Blindfold. You know that trick Millie Bobby Brown does as 11 in Stranger Things when she puts a bandana around her eyes and uses astral projection to spy on people? Ruth Aldine is a student at Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters who doesn't need a blindfold to perform the same talent, as well as various other psychokinetic abilities, but still wears one to hide the fact that she was born without eyes, from hence his X, nickname for a man. Blindfold is easily one of the most powerful psychic mutants in the Marvel Universe, enough to maintain Scarlet Witch's immunity to reality warping effects in the House of M storyline, which would be adapted for the MCU as a form of finally bringing the X-Men into continuity. White Rabbit. Even more hype for the actress would be the opportunity to play a comic book villain, but there is one Marvel villain, particularly known as Spider-Man's foe, with whom she has an interesting connection. Millie Bobby Brown's first role was as a young Alice in Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, a spin-off of ABC's fairy tale drama inspired by the Lewis Carroll story, which Lorena Dotson was absolutely thrilled about. In love as a child and eventually inspired her to adopt a criminal as the White Rabbit. She's an absolutely banal character concept, but so is the vanity of one of Marvel Comics' most unstoppable heroes. Kate Bishop. Another character who has been the subject of rumors since her MCU debut was announced as Kate Bishop, who would inherit the Hawkeye alias from Clint Barton. The retired Avengers Master Archer, played in the movies by Oscar nominee Jeremy Renner, passing his moniker to a new young successor, is the basis for the upcoming Disney Plus exclusive series Hawkeye, which some reports will feature the Oscar-nominated star. Oscar Haley Steinfeld is Manhattan-born heiress and archery prodigy. Given the still unconfirmed nature of this news, we recommend the alternative choice of Millie Bobby Brown, who gave Netflix subscribers a taste of what she can do with a bow and arrow in Enola Holmes. Jean Grey. Already known as one of the most powerful mutants in the world, Jean Grey was born with telepathic and telekinetic abilities that surpass most mutants. After bonding with a powerful cosmic entity, she transforms into a phoenix. Ultimately losing control of the Phoenix Force, she became the Dark Phoenix and wiped out billions in the Dark Phoenix saga. With the X-Men coming to the MCU, Jean Grey will definitely be a major part of the action, so the powers that be will be looking for a strong actress to take on the mantle. Kitty Pryde. She's young, pretty, and powerful, which Brown already has a lot of experience with. While Fox's X-Men simply blasted Kitty through walls, the comics greatly expand on her power, making her one of the strongest mutants in the X-Men universe. She even has the ability to traverse the multiverse, something not even Scarlet Witch can do. Known primarily as Sprite, Ariel, or Shadowcat, Kitty has also taken on the monikers Red Queen and Star-Lord, and even served as the leader of the X-Men. Kitty has a long history in comics, so Marvel could take the character anywhere. Rogue. The mighty Snape, the ability to absorb the powers of others, would be a great role for Brown, who could display a wide range of acting skills. In the comics, Rogue was introduced as a villain after being recruited into the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. After accidentally permanently absorbing Captain Marvel's memories, Kree powers, and psyche, Rogue is even more powerful, but also faces a split personality with a brain containing two sets of personalities and memories. This story is what prompts her to finally turn to Professor Xavier for help. Mercury. Cecily Kincaid is a teenage mutant with the ability to turn into liquid mercury and reshape herself at will, and her mutated form offers some resistance to magic. In the comics, Mercury helped fight the Skrulls in the Secret Invasion comic book storyline. With the upcoming Secret Invasion Disney Plus series, this would be a great way to introduce Mercury. She had never appeared in live action before, so it would be intriguing if Brown brought the character to life. Quasar. Phyla-Vell is an artificially created life derived from Marvel's DNA and takes the names Captain Marvel, Martyr, and Quasar. The character joined the 2008 Guardians of the Galaxy team in the comics. Phyla's powers include the ability to fire energy blasts, which Brown knows a thing or two about as the mega-powerful 11 in Stranger Things. Captain Universe. Tamara DeVoe is an amnesiac woman who wakes up from a coma to discover that a sentient form of energy has bonded with her. The energy was originally created when Spider-Man had a lab accident. Her costume became cosmically charged, resulting in a new life form. Captain Universe's powers include the ability to see things on a subatomic level, energy manipulation, and tolerance for extreme temperatures. Gwen Stacy. Tom Holland's Spider-Man has yet to meet Gwen Stacy, so Brown, taking on the role of Peter Parker's hapless love interest, would secure his place in Marvel history. Gwen originally met the web-slinger in college, so now would be the perfect time for her to break into the franchise, since Peter is leaving for college at the end of Spider-Man: No Way Home. Black Cat. Felicia Hardy is sometimes Spider-Man's love interest, sometimes his enemy, and sometimes his ally. After being sexually assaulted in college, Felicia learns to fight and decides to use her new skills to follow in her father's footsteps as a cat thief. Although she's appeared in several Spider-Man movies, these are normally just cameo appearances. Introducing her as Spidey's main love interest would be a great way to change the way forward for Spider-Man. Medusa. Medusa has psychokinetic control over her hair, causing it to move like snakes and expand to hold people or objects in place. The character first appeared in Fantastic Four number 36, though she is best known as a member of the Inhumans. Though she appeared in the short-lived Inhumans TV show, reintroducing her character in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie would give the busy young actress time to finish all of her upcoming Netflix projects. Dark Angel. Siobhan Haldane is a young woman who was given powers after the Angel of Death placed a fragment of the universe within her, transforming her into the Dark Angel. The character is heavily tied to Marvel's version of Satan, Mephisto, who has been rumored to be joining the MCU for years. In the comics, Dark Angel becomes a member of MI-13 of the British Intelligence Agency and fights vampires. Although Brown has a killer American accent, the actress is British, so she could use her actual voice in the role. With the introduction of vampires in Morbius and the upcoming Blade, now would be the perfect time to introduce Dark Angel, and Brown has the acting chops to take on the role of Dark Angel. That's it for today. Would you like to see Millie Bobby Brown playing an MCU character? Let us know in the comments below. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video, and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe.